Hey everybody, it's Tay from Genre Junkies. We've got a big one for you. Today it's the Floodlight Cam and Chime Pro from Ring, hardwired security camera. Oh baby, we got this at Costco and it comes in this huge box. It can't even fit on the table here, so I'm gonna have to take the pieces out, show them to you a little bit as we go along, and we're gonna try to set it up and show you how it looks at the end of it. So you've got 1080p HD video, two-way talk, so that if any ne'er-do-wells are coming up your driveway, you can pop the microphone on and start screaming at them. Motion alerts to catch anything. The sensitivity is very good, and you can set how sensitive it is to always go off or not, or be a little bit less sensitive in the Ring app. LED floodlights, very bright, and snapshot pictures. So between motion alerts, like throughout the day, if nothing sets off that motion alert, you can still have snapshots that takes little pictures throughout the day, so that it shows you almost like a slideshow stop motion of what this camera was looking at while you were gone. Stay connected and protected. Watch over your home with the Floodlight Cam. Connect your Ring devices to Chime Pro to boost the signal. So the reason why I wanted to do this unboxing is it also comes with a Chime Pro, which we were looking at purchasing separately. It extends the range. It's almost like a Wi-Fi extender. So we've got our main router, or our modem rather, in the living room, but we do have camera lights on the outskirts of our home, like on the corners, right? And sometimes the cameras don't always pick up. My wife is always telling me throughout the day that the cameras are broken, they're not working, and it's just that they're not connecting because they're so far out of the range. So hopefully setting up that Chime Pro will allow us to catch all of those other cameras. Home security in a whole new light. Yep. Okay, so this is everything that I was going on. Security siren. You can sound the alarm through your app whenever you spot suspicious activity. So say you're at work or you're out at a movie. Remember what those were? Movies. And you get an alert that your motion capture is on. You pop the thing open. You see on the camera feed a man in a black and white striped shirt with a little black face mask, and it's trying to sneak into the side of your house. You could see in the app that it has a light option and a siren option. You can pop on the light immediately if it hasn't already gone on with the motion, if you didn't set it to go on every time the motion sensors go off. And you can pop that siren to start blaring and hopefully scare them off, or at least let your other neighbors know that some bad business is going down on your property. And it's really great that you have this option. It'll give you a sense of security and just peace of mind when you're not home. And this is what we've been looking for in a long time. It's a crazy world out there. I don't know if you guys have been following the news, but it's pretty crazy in the world. And we were looking for a long time for a good home security system. We've been looking at a couple of different brands. Ring seemed to be the most clearest option for my wife and myself to protect our valuables and our home. You really got to get something to watch over your property, because people don't care. Crime is so terrible. And we're not going to go into that. We're going to just pop open this box and leave all of that for another video maybe. So as soon as you open the box, you've got your camera system, the Chime Pro, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. And let's see if I can pull this out. Yeah, and then at the bottom here, you've got your paperwork and the backing for it. So we were lucky enough that the house that we live in, when we purchased it, it had a light outside where we were planning on putting this, but the light was controlled by a light switch. And basically it means that there is power going to it. We don't have to drill and wire and set up whole new junction boxes and stuff like that. We already have a place that we're going to put this. We're just going to unscrew the old light and put this one in, attach all the wires. And there's a great video on the Ring YouTube channel where a guy does it himself, kind of where we're going to be putting ours on the outside corner of our house. And he kind of takes you through all the steps that we're going to be doing. Basically turn off the power at the junction box, unscrew and disconnect the old light fixture, then reconnect the wires through this one, and that's it. And then once you screw the the plate in and everything is set up and going, then we'll turn this baby on and we'll see how it looks. So stay tuned for that and we'll be right back. All right, I would be remiss in my duties as a YouTube reviewer if I did not actually pull everything out and take a look at it a little bit closer. I was such a fool. I thought this was all separate. It's actually together. It comes in one piece. The floodlights here, which can be adjusted, and the camera. I thought they were actually all separate, but they're all together on the mounting part here, and the back has got all the electrical wiring. You've also got, once you pull that out of the box, you've got the plate that's going to attach to the wall of the house itself. And those screws are going to screw direct. And it was at this point in the video that I had, unbeknownst to myself, brushed against the slow-mo recording, and turns out that this next little 2-minute clip, when I went to render the video, turned into a 33-minute, like a half-hour long and drawn-out bit. So I'm not going to put you through all of that. Basically, I just talk about the mounting, the plate right there. I take a look at the hardware that comes in it. You get one of those orange-handled Phillips head screwdrivers that come in all the ring sets. You get a bunch of screws and the wire nuts that you're going to use to connect the two wires between the light here and your house, the electric wiring, and the screw covers that you're going to put on top of the screws at the front of the light to secure it to the backing plate once everything is all connected and it's ready to go. So we're just going to jump ahead to when time resumes as normal and everything is right with the world again, and we will finish the unboxing part of our review. You can make groups like I mentioned in my other video, and then yeah, as many of these cameras as you want. We want to put this at the front of our house. Our thought process is that's where bad guys are going to be coming from, and we want to be able to have the floodlight and the siren. We've got a bunch of battery powered floodlight siren cameras, but those are set up in the back where our backyard is, and this is like our first line of defense. We want to be able to see it. We want it to be, that's why I want it to be wired. We don't want to rely on a battery. And yeah, I'm gonna go set it up now and we'll take a look at how it all comes together. Okay, so there is the two wires from the old light fixture that I just removed. I'm gonna be starting with putting the mounting bracket up, and yeah, it wasn't hard at all. The only hard thing, the difficult part of that process was the previous homeowner had used some wire nuts that were just really hard to get off. They seemed like really old, and he clamped all the wires together, and it was really, really difficult. But yeah, they are ready to go. So we will see you in a little bit. All right, that was fun. That was really a lot easier than I thought it would be. It just took me a little bit of time to figure it out. It's at a weird angle, and the old light fixture wasn't pressed up against the ceiling like that, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the way it came out. So I'm gonna set it up the same way that I set up my indoor cam, going through the process in the Ring app and connecting it to my home security network through the Ring app as well, using the Ring bridge to have everything connect together. And we'll see you in a little bit at the end of the video. So it's set up like a dream. I scanned the QR code to connect it to our Wi-Fi network, using the bridge to put everything together. The sensitivity is really nice. It's able to catch and light up anybody who walks up the driveway. I was able to toggle the sensitivity of the motion capture so it doesn't catch anybody just walking on the sidewalk, but as soon as you start to take some steps onto the property, it lights you up, and I think that's great. And yeah, it just came out really well. So highly recommended. If you want to pick up one of these for your own, I'm going to put a link down below where you can get a Ring floodlight camera for yourself. Thanks for watching.